Have you ever wondered why some of your friends just seem to get things right, just seem to, jump right into the next opportunity that is available? They just seem to be making the moves, and yet you're stuck, and yet you both were at the same position a few years back, or a few months back, or you probably shared the same class, but for them things just seem to be coming easy in terms of opportunity. Friends, this is Ruth Ambogo, bringing you conversations that inspire greatness, and today we are going to talk about opportunity. So to begin off, I have always been of the opinion, and I keep repeating it time and time again, that many times if you're not seated at the table, then you're definitely on a menu being discussed, where you find people sitting down, drafting opinion, trying to craft out ways in which they can be able to access opportunity that is available, trying to get into business together. If you're outside of that circle, do not expect to reap of the fruits that come off being within the same circle that your people or your friends are in. So, and that's where the question, the discussion comes in. How is it that certain people just seem to get it right, seem to be on the move, on the lookout? When jobs are coming up, they are right there. When the political season comes, they reap off in terms of getting opportunities right after the political season. When discussions are taking place, they are right at the forefront. Friends, the answer is position. You have got to position yourself in the spaces within which you're hoping to get opportunity. For instance, if you're seeking, for example, in my case, if you're seeking to position yourself as a youth leader, if you're seeking to position yourself as an influential young person, for instance, as an opinion shaper, you have got to be within the space that conversations around leadership, that conversations around young people being involved in the national discourse are. You have to be in that space. And that would mean that you have to attend forums, you've got to go for these meetings, you've got to plan your own forums, you have got to know what is happening, and you have to always be ahead of the game. And over and above just positioning yourself, the second point about letting opportunity locate you is to begin to get and acquire knowledge in the space within which you're hoping to be of influence. You have got to start reading up. If your interest is in entrepreneurship, you have to wake up every morning and read at least 1 or 2 articles. Get to know what is happening in the business industry. Get to understand what are the trends, what are the new changes, If you're in the space of mentorship, you have to understand what is the upcoming societal issues that are affecting people. Get your numbers right. Get your statistics right, because I have been in situations whereby my knowledge of the space within which I am positioning myself got me opportunity. Get that education, read up. And finally, some opportunity will not come to you. You've got to look for it. You've got to, just walk right in and create that space for yourself. I look back at a time when I really wanted to be an opinion shaper in matters youth involvement, in policy making and in governance. And I remember I would literally come together with my friends and would organize forums, and we would bring together young people, and within these forums we would allocate each other roles. I'd be the one to moderate such forums, and I actually ended up gaining a lot of opportunity and mileage out of creating this space for myself. So sometimes when the space is not there, create it for yourself. In the same breath, when I said that many times when you're not seated at the table, then you're on the menu. Many times when the table is not available, the only option you've got to have is to come with your own table, set up your own menu, and therein shall lie opportunity. I hope this inspires you to go all out there, to position yourself, to read up, and over and above everything else, to create opportunity when you feel that the space that you're in is not giving you opportunity. Please keep it up here for conversations that inspire greatness. My name is Ruth Ambogo. Follow me on Facebook, Ruth Ambogo, Twitter. Let's keep up, share the kind of topics you'd like to see me address on this platform. And very soon, I'll start bringing you guests who will inspire you with their stories and some of the moves that they have made to make it in life. So thank you so much, and I hope you're having yourself a lovely week and a lovely weekend. See you next week.